Okay, y'all, welcome to my Sam Talks YouTube channel. And I saw a story that caught my eye. There's actually a couple stories that caught my eye. I'm just gonna be recording right on through them and chopping them up and putting them into some videos. But the first one I want to talk about, be my first episode before I do my intro, is the Basketball Wives. I believe this episode was episode 19. This episode was featuring Ming Lee and Ty Young. First, let's look at this clip between Ty and Ming. And I personally identify with this clip because I've had several similar conversations to this. And I noticed that, and one thing on this channel, I'm going to talk about zodiac signs. So if you don't want to hear about zodiac signs, then beat it. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, with this is very interesting because Ty and Ming are, you know, one's a Scorpio, one's a Virgo. Okay, I don't know what Brandi is, but you know, with Scorpios and Virgos, we have a very interesting relationship. So let's go ahead and watch this clip. All right.
You want to be toxic.
You want to be friends when it's beneficial for you.
No, I want to be friends across the board.
You've been staying for the last couple nights
As a friend.
but you still sleep butt ass naked with me.
I sleep naked, period.
And see, that's the part. Let's pause right here, right? They have a friends with benefits situation going on, okay? That they haven't talked about yet. Now, whether they were dating prior or whether they're just sleeping together, obviously there's nothing established, okay? Which I've been there before. I've had a relationship like that before where it wasn't anything official. We were friends with benefits, okay? And when you have a friends with benefits situation, y'all gotta have that friends with benefits conversation, okay? They went to have that conversation, and Ming just said, I don't want to be in a relationship. But like I tell people all the time, when somebody tells you they're not ready to be in a relationship, they don't want to be in a relationship, the silent part is with you, okay? So just like right here, she just don't want to be in a relationship with Ty. And for me, when a straight woman can lay in the bed with you, can lay butt naked in the bed with you, you're her first girlfriend. Let me tell you something, that woman is straight, okay? There ain't nothing bisexual about her. She's not bisexual. She's not bisexual. She might tell you she's bisexual in order to get access to you, but she's not bisexual, okay? And that's something that I had to learn at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just because a woman can be intimate with you doesn't mean she's feeling you like that. And in my experience, Ming is giving me straight girl vibes. Like she's not giving me bisexual vibes. She's giving me straight girl vibes, okay? And then let's keep playing this. So,
but I do not want to be in a relationship. Okay, so if we're gonna be friends, what's the rules?
You're asking me, and you the one that put this into play. Like, you tell me your friendship rules, and I tell you mine.
I think we could do everything but have sex.
Okay, well then, yeah, no. It benefits you. Like, you love all the stuff that I do for you. So, you saying, oh, I just want to be friends, and, like, it works in your favor.
Do you think we should be friends and have sex?
I just want you to not play games with me.
You only get in your feelings, Ming, when you hear that Brandi might like her. Somebody else might see her worth, and now all of a sudden you give a fuck. But you didn't give a fuck before. And then, hold on, we about to cut to another scene. Hold on, y'all. Let's look at this scene right here with Ming and Jen, right? Let's look at this.
Any updates on the Ming situation? We're not talking. She says she want to be friends. She not really trying to be friends. And we, you know, went at each other about certain
She goes in.
So who you been communicating with?
I don't know, Jen.
Is it a male or female?
She definitely
It's a guy.
So correct me if I'm wrong. It's just a vibe I'm feeling. But I feel like you really want to be with a guy and not a woman. You don't want that in your life.
From the horse's mouth. I mean, she doesn't want to say it because she doesn't like the way it looks. straight. She's a straight girl. You're leading on Ty and wasting her time, holding her up from somebody who is lesbian that can love her. You see what I'm saying? And then women get in their feelings when, you know what I'm saying, you think that somebody else might be stepping in to give Ty what she asked for. And let me tell you, I give y'all a good example of this, right? Met a woman I had a lot of chemistry with, okay? I mean, just tons of chemistry. We got chemistry out the ass, okay? We managing finances together. We talking about, we talk about everything. We co-parenting kids, the whole nine, okay? And I kid you not, this woman would not enter into a relationship with me, okay? The minute I ended it, she and I got into a relationship, okay? She in turn got into a relationship. And once I got with the person who I was with, all of a sudden it's a problem. Why is it a problem for me? Just like with me, why is it a problem? Why you feel jealous with Ty potentially talking to Brandi? Why? Because it's too close to home and you know Brandi? Because if I was Ty and Ty knows you're talking to men. Like, you're not even talking to other studs, you're talking to other men. And when she gets with Brandi,
her everything, like, I see it. Like, I don't know you like that, Ming. So if you was to date someone else, would she be mad, you think?
Yeah. She say she wouldn't. She's like, if you date somebody, can I, like, screen them for you?
Brandi seems to make her happy. I mean, she seems to enjoy her time with Brandi. Brandi is easy. I don't know what sign Brandi is, but Brandi is easy. She's light. She's supportive. You know, you can tell she's been in a long-term relationship before. You know, she's highly emotionally intelligent. And she is attracted to Ty, but it doesn't look like she's trying to lead her on. You see what I'm saying? And they're both going through a breakup right now. So, you know, I really think that her situation, Ty's situation between these two women, I definitely think what she said to me was the best thing to say. What are we doing? We just best friends? That you get that you want to lay up with all the time, that you want to have all the benefits of and none of the obligations. You want to be able to be a lesbian when you come in my house, but when you walk out that door, you want to look and behave and have the straight woman lifestyle. What the fuck are we doing here? We wouldn't even know each other if we hadn't had sex. You see what I'm saying? So the whole let's be friends and not have sex is weird. It's weird. Like, throw you the deuces, bye. Why would I stay around for that? You know, and I totally understand Ty and her position, and very proud of the fact that she put her foot down. And as a Scorpio, that's a big thing for us. When we care about somebody and we've had these intense conversations with you, and Ming is a Virgo, okay? Ty is a Scorpio, like me. I'm a Scorpio too. I deal with a lot of Virgos, whether it be on accident or on purpose. I deal with a lot of Virgos. Sometimes they love me or they hate me, okay? But I'm gonna tell you. But it's that masculine Scorpio and that feminine Virgo. You know, as much as Ming wants to, she's not going to be able to get over Ty until they resolve that situation. Even if the only way Ming is going to be over Ty is if Ming gets in a relationship with a man and has a baby and she falls in love with him. Until then, she's going to be stuck on Ty. Okay, and that's just what it is. Until Ty moves on. Will they be on and off in the future? Yeah, it's a Scorpio and a Virgo. They'll be back and forth. Even if they end, they might pick it back up because it's obvious that they have an attraction to each other. They have a chemistry to each other. But I agree with Ty, and even in the position that I had back then, you have to do you. Go talk to other women. Go hang out with Brandi. Because Ming doesn't like you enough to choose you. You see what I'm saying? Ming doesn't like Ty enough to choose her, which is why she said no sex. She doesn't want to create that kind of emotional tie with Ty, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. I'm proud of Ty for sticking her guns. You know, I hope that she, you know, finds someone who really likes her. And I don't think it has anything to do with her dating straight women, because, you know, I'll say this as a stud, we find a lot of women that approach us, you know, and straight women are very forward, okay? Straight women are very forward. They will come right in your face, give you their number, and straight women will want to sleep with you on the first night. And your first giveaway that they're straight is they don't eat coochie, okay? I'm just being honest. You can always tell a straight woman when she don't want to have sex with you, okay? Because even bisexual women will still have sex with you and maintain a friends with benefits relationship. But a woman that is straight, she plays that game with men, okay? Women who are straight, they play that, oh, I don't want to have sex, but I want to, you know, date a little bit. They do that to men. So that's why they come to us with that bullshit, because they don't see any difference between us and men, which is their first mistake. And that's how you know they're straight. But even in my situation, the girl wasn't even straight. The girl was, well, I think she's pansexual, but that's a video for another day of the one that I was dealing with. Now, I don't know what the fuck mean is, but she perceives like a straight woman. So for me, I think Mean needs to stay out of Ty's business, because you didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck. You don't. Ty wants kids. Ty wants to move in. Ty wants a relationship. You don't want none of that with Ty, Mean. So why are you holding up from her for Brandi? And Brandi not only went to the IVF clinic with her, but she's also like, I'll be there with you through the whole pregnancy just to support you. A woman that'll do that for you, she already likes Ty. She already likes Ty. She just don't know what it will mean to like Ty. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Brandi has been with a woman before. You know, Brandi has always given me bye vibes. You know what I mean? I used to watch the show real heavy, first 3 seasons, and then after they moved out the original cast around like season 3, 4, I stopped watching it. I personally stopped watching it when Jackie Christie stopped acting crazy, and then that's when I stopped. I think somebody had crossed over a table. I don't remember if it was Evelyn or Jackie or Jen. I remember somebody walking across the table and jumped over it, and that was the last time I watched the show, okay? But yeah, and yeah, so that was my commentary for Basketball Wives. I don't know, I might keep up with this story. We'll see. And see how it develops. But yeah,